Aloha everyone, welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Let's get this show on the road, let's jump into it. Rude. I love motorcycle drivers. Riders? Motorcycle drivers? Riders. I don't know what the proper term is. Says the YouTuber who thinks that filming a video means that the whole world stops for them. In today's video, I want to talk about some ingredients. My favorite. My bread and butter. Honestly, I could talk about ingredients all day, and because there are thousands upon thousands and thousands of them, we could just talk forever. And ingredients are one of those things that are so freaking complicated because even one little ingredient on a list means a huge amount of information goes into it. You have things like concentrations, where that ingredient comes from. Is it sustainable? Is it effective at certain percentages versus other percentages? What's the quality of the ingredient? What's the extraction? Where do those components come from? So many things go into a single ingredient on a list, which is why I try not to deep delve too much into them because we could just talk forever. When it comes to talking about good ingredients, my mind typically goes to the best source, the mecca of skincare ingredients, if you will. South Korea. Korean skincare, guys, is no joke. I remember when I wasn't on board Korean skincare because I saw what Americans think Korean skincare is, which is like super cute type products that look like little kids' toys. And to be honest, I just never took it seriously until I started looking at some legit Korean skincare products and the ingredients blew my fucking mind. They utilize some of the best, highest quality, soothing, antioxidant, reparative ingredients that honestly the USA just really needs to catch up on. But here's the thing when it comes to ingredients, it's super complicated. But there's no doubt that Korea has some of the most innovative ingredients out there. So in this video, I figured I'd tell you some of my personal favorite Korean skincare ingredients that you can look for whenever you're shopping. Because all the ingredients I'm about to talk about, if I see them on pretty much any skincare product, I'm about to buy that bitch real fast. No, I'm kidding. It all depends on the formula, but I'm definitely more inclined to purchase, which is why I kind of want to teach you guys what these ingredients are with some product recommendations, of course. So let's get into it. This video is also partially sponsored by Beauty of Joseon, so stay tuned so you can learn more about learn more about that. Where do we begin? I have so many good ones to go through. Let's first start off with the classic, and if you watch any of my videos, you know that this ingredient, it comes up in about every video. Niacinamide. Niacinamide is an incredible ingredient for so many different reasons. It helps to regulate sebum production within the skin. It reduces redness and sensitivity and irritation. It brightens hyperpigmentation and dark spots. It's very stable, works great along vitamin C and other active ingredients. It's just an awesome ingredient. And funny enough, now niacinamide is really starting to have an impact on the Western market, but when I first got into skincare a few years ago, it was so hard to find niacinamide in any Western skincare products. Thankfully that is changing, but like everything, I mean, Korea is always way ahead of us. Korean skincare pretty much always utilizes niacinamide. You can find it in most products out there. And I wanted to bring this up because of course it's a great ingredient to look for, but also be mindful that when you're shopping for Korean skincare, it's not as revolutionary that niacinamide will be in Korean skincare formulas as opposed to Western skincare formulas. So whenever I am shopping for Korean skincare, I of course want to utilize the benefits of niacinamide, but it's not necessarily a situation to where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need this in my shopping cart type of deal. Most products will have it already. So in addition to niacinamide, there is an ingredient that people think is really freaky. Snail mucin, real snail mucin. Before you get super grossed out, snail mucin isn't like actual snail. It's just the residue that they leave behind whenever they like leave a trail anywhere. Snail mucin is collected by putting a bunch of snails in like a really nice environment that keeps them really healthy on a highly strung net that collects all of their mucin. But it's incredible for the skin. Now I know that sounds a little bizarre, but I swear it is life-changing for the skin. When I first discovered snail mucin, I was obsessed. It instantly plumps your skin. It feels so hydrating, so moisturizing, gives the skin this really nice glow, and it may have some skin reparative properties. Now in the past I've loved like the CosRx Snail Mucin serum, for example. It's great. It's pretty heavy on the skin and not something I would necessarily use during the day, which is why I personally like using more lightweight serums that incorporate snail mucin as one of the ingredients, which is where we come to today's video sponsor, and I've been waiting to tell you guys about this brand. Actually, one of the products has been on my shelf for quite a while and is still there. Beauty of Joseon, which is an awesome Korean skincare company that formulates really high quality products without all of the irritants that I like to avoid in my skincare products. They actually have a really cool story of why it's called Beauty of Joseon. It's based off of the first female scholar in the Joseon dynasty. And I'm so sorry if I pronounced Joseon wrong. I used to say Joseon, but that sounds more American. I've been trying these serums for I think 3 months, maybe 3-4 months, somewhere around there. 3 of them in total, all of them are great, and one specifically includes Snail Mucin. It is the Beauty of Joseon Repair Serum with ginseng and Snail Mucin. Now, Snail Mucin obviously, like I said, has all these incredible benefits, but another Korean skincare ingredient to look for is ginseng. Now, ginseng has so many good antioxidant and soothing abilities. It's one of those ingredients that is so high quality, but also kind of expensive, which is why a lot of companies don't formulate with it. And given that Snail Mucin does have a reputation for helping to repair skin damage like sun damage within the skin, paired alongside the skin restorative benefits of ginseng, in addition to niacinamide and a bunch of other really good ingredients, this product really packs a punch, but it's nice because it's not that heavy, really thick Snail Mucin type of feel. It's definitely a lightweight consistency that fast absorbs into the skin. It has cocoa seed extract, sodium hyaluronate, a concentrated form of hyaluronic acid, licorice root extract, which will work alongside the ginseng and Snail Mucin to help brighten any dark spots and pigmentation, and the niacinamide. And it's completely free of fragrance, essential oils, and artificial colors. All their serums are, which is, again, one of the reasons I was so attracted to the brand. Not saying that I don't like brands who do formulate with those ingredients, it just makes it so much easier shopping for products, knowing that you don't have to worry about that. I loved using this one when my moisture barrier was wrecked, which, if you've been following my journey for a while, you know that I oftentimes wreck my moisture barrier because I'm trying so many new products, and it's really the products that I can use that help get my skin back to where I want it to be that are the impressive ones, which is this one and another one in this line. By the way, all the products I'm talking about are linked in the description box below, and if you do want to support me and my channel, I would really appreciate it if you shop those, but no pressure whatsoever. They're just there as a resource for you. Another ingredient that I am just like whoop, instant buy is Centella Asiatica. I love Korean skincare because they not only use Centella Asiatica, which is a beneficial ingredient for its potential skin healing properties, its soothing nature, bringing down redness within the skin, but they do not shy away from using a high concentration, which is why I love it. Not every ingredient out there is good at high concentration, but when it comes to an ingredient that's skin soothing, reparative, really gentle for the skin, I want as much of it as I can get. And I've seen a lot of Western brands like sprinkle in their Centella Asiatica, and I'm just like, ugh, I want more. Centella Asiatica, like niacinamide, is found in most skincare products in Korea, but sometimes it is difficult to find them at a really high concentration, which is where I really love seeing Korean skincare products really come through. One example that you guys probably know of, because I won't shut up about the sunscreen on my channel, is the Purito Centella Unscented Sunscreen. An incredible sunscreen that doesn't necessarily focus on Centella for the primary strong active ingredient. It's at a lower percentage, but does what it's supposed to do, protect the skin from the sun. Another one is Camellia sinensis extract, which is more commonly known as green tea. Now, green tea seems like a really common ingredient. A lot of companies talk about how they utilize the benefits of green tea, but I'll be 100% honest, it is so hard to find green tea used in high concentrations in Western skincare products. Most of the time, I'm pretty disappointed. And if they do have a good concentration of green tea, it is up the butt expensive. So pricey for so little. Korean skincare is known for their incredible green tea. There's an island called Jeju Island located in Korea that's very popular for the high quality green tea that they grow, which is another reason Korea is so just up there in terms of ingredient quality. And another skin soothing ingredient I love is Artemisia vulgaris extract. Sorry, every time I say that, it sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Artemisia vulgaris! Don't you hear it? I hear it. This is also commonly known as mugwort in Korea. Now, mugwort is really not very popular in Western skincare. I would be challenged to find it in a lot of Western skincare products, but in Korea, it's pretty much all the rage right now. It's also known for its skin soothing benefits, really reducing redness and irritation. And when I've used mugwort in products like the mugwort essence or the mugwort mask from I'm From, they're both incredible for reducing that redness. But I typically like my skin soothing agents in daily serums that I can use as opposed to an essence, which yes, essences are good, but I don't really utilize them as much. And then masks, I mean, I love masks, but I only use them once a week at most. And my favorite product from Beauty of Joseon is their calming serum with green tea and panthenol. And this product is so good. I've already gone through an entire bottle and it rests on my shelf, which is funny enough where I happen to leave it and why I don't have it with me. If you've watched a bunch of my last videos, you will see that in a lot of them that product is featured just because it's so good. And that's exactly why I do not have it with me, because I won't be at my normal filming setup for a little while.
Oh, wait a second. Here it is. It is right in my hand. Isn't that real? So real.
Anyway, you guys have seen it in my previous videos. I love this serum because it has green tea, Centella Asiatica, and mugwort, in addition to panthenol, which is known for its hydrating power and skin soothing ability as well. This is an amazing serum to use when your skin is red, flushed, and irritated. Out of all the serums I tried from Beauty of Joseon, this is definitely the one where I noticed the most dramatic and instantaneous results, because every time I use this, my skin would reduce in irritation and redness. But like a lot of barrier repair products and products more meant for irritated skin, it's not heavy. It immediately absorbs into the skin. It's super lightweight. But I look at the ingredient list and I'm like, holy shit, this packs a punch. It has a lot. It features 76% green tea water, 2% niacinamide, 2% panthenol. Like, this serum is legit. It's awesome. And this is an example to me of a good blend of those beneficial ingredients that I recommend you guys look out for. Other ingredients I recommend you look out for are ferments. Now, I wish it was as easy to see on an ingredient list as saying this product has ferments. But no, there are so many different types of ferments that Korean skincare loves to utilize. Things like galactomyces ferment, bifida ferment, Saccharomyces ferment, and so many others. Now, here's the benefits of ferments. Ferments are ingredients that are high in their prebiotic and probiotic count, which means they'll help to regulate the amount of healthy and bad bacteria on the surface of your skin. And why is it important to control bacteria on your face, Hyram? Because it's bacteria. That's gross. Actually, it's good to have some bacteria on your face because there is healthy bacteria, but bad bacteria can cause things like breakouts, acne, or fungal acne even. And having good prebiotics and probiotics on your skin can really help to control that. A great source of these are ferments, and ferments are also great for their hydrating ability and skin soothing ability. And like I said before, the most common ones are galactomyces, bifida, and Saccharomyces. At least those are ones that I see the most, and definitely I'm inclined to purchase when I see in a skincare product. Some of my favorite products that include these ferments are the Neogen Microferment Essence or the Neogen Microferment Serum. These have an incredible blend of so many different types of ferments at high concentrations. The essence is great if you want like a lightweight experience, but the serum is great if you want a little bit more barrier repair moisturizing ability with it. And the final of one of the ingredients I love to look for, propolis. Propolis is known for its skin hydrating and nourishing ability, and rather than being like an incredible hydrating ingredient like something like hyaluronic acid, from my experience, propolis is really good for like plumping and smoothing the skin over. Propolis actually comes from beeswax and is very popular in Korea. And in my experience, most often used in products that are great for people with really dry skin. And Beauty of Joseon has their glow serum with propolis and niacinamide. So it has two ingredients that I love to look for. This formula is really good for locking in hydration and creating this nice smoothing, glowy, moisturized effect to the skin. I will say out of all the three serums, this is the one I reach for the least just because I typically struggle with more oily skin, but this ingredient list packs a punch. I mean, it has turmeric extract, it has betaine tea tree extract, which is good for reducing any excess sebum, Centella Asiatica, lotus extract, still a bunch of good ingredients. I just found that because of the more ultra hydrating texture of this one, I didn't use it as much, but still a great product nonetheless that utilizes some of my favorite Korean skincare ingredients out there. I like the essence because it delivers those noticeable results of reducing the redness, but I'm not as much of an essence person, and I like the mask because it also does do a good job of reducing that redness, but it does have kind of like these, not scrub nature to it, but it does have some like physical grains. I mean, I love the mask, but it's just not the most enjoyable thing as compared to like a nice serum you can use every single day. And there you have it, all of my favorite ingredients. I know if you are someone who commonly shops Korean skincare, you're probably like, I knew all of these. And yes, these are very popular in Korea, but a lot of people who watch my videos, some of you guys may not know much about Korean skincare. I know it wasn't that long ago that I didn't. And these are some of the best ingredients to start looking for as you begin your journey. And I hope these really help to make it easier for you when you're shopping. If you are interested in getting any of the Beauty of Joseon products, you can go to the link in the description box below, and all the other products I mentioned are down there as well. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.